can't believe y'all want me to start a YouTube channel. Bold of you to assume I'm like entertaining enough for this. Hi guys, I'm Alexis and welcome to my YouTube channel. I was asked by a lot of people to start this channel, so I thought, why not? So I asked around on what kind of videos you guys wanted to see, and one of the most highly requested videos is a Q&A. So welcome to my TikTok followers asking me questions and me just answering. TikToker you hate or have beef with? I don't have beef with anyone on TikTok. I just kind of stay with like my close group of like friends in my gay girl group chat, and that's just kind of it. I don't have beef with anyone. I don't really hate any other TikTokers either, except for the ones that get away with like saying the N-word and stuff like that. If you know, you know. But yeah, I don't have beef with anyone. How do you know if a girl likes you? I'm a very like, if I'm like trying to flirt with someone, I'm very like kind of touchy. I'll like kind of like just like touch their arm, like just like very like slightly, or like kind of sneaking in like a, oh, you're cute or something like that. I would never like, I'm the type of useless lesbian that's just never gonna actually say like, oh, I like you, because that ain't me. But just kind of look for like little subtle hints and stuff like that. And if you have a feeling, there's no shame if you feel the same way to shoot your shot. And if you get shot down, you get shot down. It happens. But I say shoot your shot. First crush story. Okay, so I don't remember my first boy crush because, you know, I had like internalized homophobia growing up and I was like, I can't be gay. But my first girl crush, this is so gay. My first girl crush was actually a girl on my softball team. I remember I was in the 5th grade and I started to like her, and then I was like, nah. And I pushed those feelings really deep down. So that was my first girl crush. What was it like coming out to my dad? So coming out to my dad, it was very like quick. I literally just like walked into his room and I just kind of blurted it out, and then I left. I just left. I was like, that's it, we're done, conversation. I got what I had to say out, I'm leaving. Am I bi or lesbian? I'm a lesbian. I first came out as bi because I think it was still like, I was trying to hold on to hope that I actually had attraction to guys so I can like please my family and maybe marry a guy. About 6 months after, I was like, no, I like girls. When did you start TikTok? I started TikTok in October of 2019. I downloaded TikTok as a joke, and I will say that forever. I downloaded it as a joke. I did not expect to get the following that I did, but I got it. I'm so grateful for it, and it's still so surreal to me, and I still can't even fully process it. But yeah, it started off as a joke, and I remember I started my TikTok and I was like, do I want to be a funny account? Do I want to be a TikTok lesbian? Do I want to be a funny, relatable TikTok lesbian? And that's kind of where I fell. That also, you know, makes thirst traps and POVs, because I knew I wanted to do POVs because I love to act. When and how did you come out? Well, I already kind of answered the how, but I came out originally when I was 13. Yeah, I was 13 when I originally came out to my dad, and I came out like to friends. And then about 6 months after, I came out February 12th of, how old was, what year was that? I don't even remember. But, I came out as bi, and then about 6 months after, into my freshman year, I was like, no, I just like girls. Would you rather go on a picnic date? I can't talk. Would you rather go on a picnic date or a movie date? I don't know. Probably a picnic date, because it's more talking, and like, you know, when you're watching a movie, you can't really just like talk and like, I don't know. But I do like watching movies with people. But I would say probably a picnic date. If you could spend a day with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be? Okay, Judy Garland. And if you don't know who Judy Garland is, she played Dorothy on The Wizard of Oz. I'm like obsessed with Judy Garland. I have like all along my wall right here, just like, I have records right here, I have portraits. I basically have a shrine to Judy Garland. It's kind of sad, but I like love Judy Garland. I have so many records. She's my favorite artist. My favorite song in like the entire world is You'll Never Walk Alone. And that's actually gonna be like my first tattoo, which I'm very excited for whenever I get that. But Judy Garland for sure. I just want to talk to her and like get her side of like every story and all that stuff. What's your favorite eyeshadow blend? So anything with red. Anything I can blend with red, that's it. Red's my favorite color. I constantly wear red lipstick, have red somewhere in my eyes. I love red. A lot of my clothes are like black or red. So that's kind of me. What's your favorite number? My favorite number is 16, and a lot of people think, oh, it's because your birthday, because my birthday is May 16th. But actually my favorite number is 16 because my favorite movie of all time is Sleeping Beauty. And in Maleficent's like whole monologue, she's like, before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, it's all surrounded by Aurora's 16th birthday. So I think that's why, you know, that also came. And I think why Rose is like my favorite like flower is also because of Sleeping Beauty. A lot of people assume because it's my middle name. No, it's because of Sleeping Beauty, because lips that shade the red, red rose. A lot of my favorite things are based off from that movie from growing up. So how did you and your girl meet? So the girl that I'm dating, her name is Faith, and we actually met on Tinder. But if you're my dad, we met on Instagram. But yeah, she's amazing and I miss her. She lives an hour away, which kind of sucks, but you know, she's amazing and I hope I'll be bringing her like on this channel. She already, like I told her I was making this video and she's like, I want to do a video with you. And I was like, okay, I already got it planned. How old are you? I'm 18. I just turned 18 in May. Best song in Hamilton. I'm a huge theater nerd. Like I love musicals. My favorite musicals are Bright Star, which like no one's ever even heard of, and Rent, because I love Rent. Best song in Hamilton though, my favorite is Say No to This, because like her voice just makes me gayer. And like watching it live on Disney Plus, I'm like, I am gayer. Yes. What's my favorite TV show? My favorite TV show is Once Upon a Time. And that's because I'm also a huge Disney nerd. So it's, if you know Once Upon a Time, it's based off all the fairy tale like characters and stuff like that. So I've probably seen that show at least 7 times. Baby Alexis stories. Oh my goodness, I don't know. When I was really young, my grandma would always be like holding me and she's like, I love you so damn much. And at one point she said it so much that I kind of started picking up on it and I was like, I love you so man much. And everyone's like, what is she saying? And then we're like, I love you so man. So basically my grandma got me into swearing. What's your favorite drink? I mean, water's good, you know, stay hydrated. I like root beer, lemonade, smoothies, that sort of jazz. Will you go to Playlist Live or Vidcon? Honestly, I actually have had a few talks with some other TikTokers. I would love to go to Playlist. If everything with Miss Rona's kind of calmed down and Playlist is on, I would love to go to Playlist, especially if I'm gaining even more. I think that would be an amazing experience. Meet a bunch of friends that I have like all around like the country who I know will also be going. So I cannot give a for sure yes or no, but my hope for when Playlist rolls around, I hope. If you could do anything over again, what would you do? This answer's kind of dark. Oops. I would have to go back to the night that my grandpa died because I went to sleep and in those 45 minutes I was asleep, he passed away. I think if I were to change anything, I would have stayed awake so I could have been there with him until like the last of it. How many girls have you dated? Oh geez. So complicated. That's a complicated question. Dated, not a lot. Talked to and got played quite a lot. I could have been in a relationship multiple times, but I was either like not enough or like they were just bored, that's why they were talking to me and stuff like that. So talked to a lot of girls, flirted with a lot of girls, but actually had a legit relationship, not many. What's your ethnicity? I am Bohemian, like Czechoslovakian, yeah, and German, mostly. I got a little bit of French. Everyone likes to assume I'm Polish. I'm actually in no way Polish, but yeah. Who would be the TikTok lesbian you would want to meet? My 2 best friends in the entire like world, Sienna Lex and actually Kay. You should go follow them. They are amazing and I love them with all my hearts. All my hearts? Yes. My whole heart. Tell us your coming out story. Oh my god, this has been asked so many times. Well, I already told you me coming out to my dad. So coming out to my grandma, that was fun. She actually found a letter I had wrote to a girl in the 8th grade. It was the day before my 8th grade graduation. And I came home and she's like, what's this? And I was basically like grabbed by the hair and ripped out of the closet. And I was like, oh my god. It was not fun. She wasn't the biggest fan of it. She didn't really like it. But I was like my grandma's world, so it was like if I was happy, she was happy, but she still didn't like it. Like I couldn't really talk about it for the longest time. There's so many about coming out. Oh my god, I didn't even tell this story. So coming out to I have a kind of homophobic uncle and like kind of that, his little like thing. And I found out I was like not gonna come out because I was like, I'm so scared they're like never gonna talk to me again. But found out they've been new because a couple years ago they went on my Instagram and saw I had a pride flag in my bio. So, but then they've continued to make homophobic comments even when they saw, yeah, that I'm still kind of trying to process. But apparently they still love me, so I mean, that's nice. And then my other uncle, I came out to my aunt first, and she was like, okay. And then my other uncle was like, okay, like, they don't care. They actually, like, make, like, gay jokes with me all the time. My dad is now, like, when I came out to my dad, he was very, he didn't really know how to feel. Like, he just wants me to be happy, for sure. But it was still, like, weird for him. Do you know what I mean? But now he's, like, my #1 supporter, and I'm so, like, grateful, and oh my god, I love my dad. How do you tell your whole family you're lesbian without being scared? I don't think the fear is ever gonna go away. Like, you're gonna be scared no matter what. I always say, like, how I always did it, and you don't have to do it this way, but how I always did it, I just kind of, like, either blurted it out or I, like, squeezed it into a conversation. But I always say if you feel like you're in a household that coming out is going to, like, impact your safety or your living space, as sad as it is, like, wait it out, because your safety is so important. And it's a horrible thing. Like, I always encourage people to, like, be proud of who they are, express it and, like, embrace it. But I always just get worried, you know, for the few people who have really horrible situations who weren't as fortunate as I was. I always just kind of say, just watch to make sure your safety's okay. And yeah, you're always going to be scared, and don't overthink your coming out, because then you're really going to psych yourself out, you know? Have you ever dated a guy in, like, 6th grade? That was, like, my last boyfriend. And now he's homophobic. Oops. What was my first pet called? Oh my god, I'm gonna expose myself. So my first pet in the entire world was a white bearded dragon. And are you ready for this? I named him Whitey. And then my second bearded dragon, she was an orange bearded dragon. Wanna guess her name? Orangey. I was 5. Don't come at me. I was literally a child. What zodiac sign are you? Did I say that weird? What zodiac sign are you? Okay. I'm a Taurus. Taurus gang. Yes, I'm stubborn. Yes, I fall in love hard. It's just how that be. My lizard made a noise. I have a lizard. I also have a lizard, I have a snake, and I have a dog. What's your other hobby other than acting? Ooh. I love makeup. I love writing poetry, which I haven't done in so long, and I really do miss writing poetry. But I love writing poetry. I love doing makeup. I'm really boring. Like, y'all still want this channel? I'm really boring. Making TikToks, if that counts as a hobby besides acting, even though I act on my TikTok. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? To fly. I'm lazy. I like to, like, control things, to, like, move it. Like, control things with my mind. That too. Because I'm just really lazy. Am I going to college? I've made the executive self-decision that I'm going to be taking a gap semester so I can just work this whole semester, and I would lose total motivation if my first semester of college is online due to Corona. I'd rather wait until we can do in-person classes. I will lose all motivation and I will not do it. And I also feel bad making, like, my dad pay for the whole, like, I would be going to community college. I would feel so bad for my dad paying for, like, the whole tuition. I want to work. I want to help with that and get a job and, like, get my license, because I'm 18 and I don't have my license. And yeah. What's your type? My girlfriend. But usually my type is, like, theater choir girls, super outgoing, like, you gotta get my sense of humor, adventurous. I love when a girl's adventurous. Can, like, keep a conversation if you're dry. No. Just think of anything. But what did you think of? Addison Rae. I'm in love with Addison Rae. That's all I gotta say. How many kids do you want? I would like a little girl. Because, like, I don't know, I just want a little girl. I would like one little girl. I sent a lesbian a nude and she thought it was a clit. Buddy, you need to know that's not a compliment. Like, you know, and that's sexual harassment. I don't got words. Like, what's not clicking? If she's a lesbian, what's not clicking? I'm so done. I think it's time to end the video here. Well, that was my first YouTube video, and I think this flopped. I'm really not interesting. I do have some other ideas, though, for, like, future stuff. I have more videos planned in the future, especially, like, when Faith, my girl, is over. We're gonna do some cute shit. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't follow my TikTok or my other social medias, I will be linking them down below. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, you guys. I love you.